Kindergartners, today we're going to be doing the ABC poem Little Rabbit. So you'll need to find the work inside of your Wednesday packet for this week. You're looking for a piece of construction paper and this poem titled Little Rabbit, a picture of a rabbit, scissors, a pencil, glue, crayons. And it would be helpful if you had some way to look at sight words. So I have made flashcards for myself. Maybe you have this too. You can have a list of sight words written a little bit large so that kindergartners can see it. We're going to go ahead and get started looking at our ABC poem, Little Rabbit. Okay, boys and girls, let's go ahead and start by writing our name at the bottom. There's a nice place at the bottom that's really big, and you can write your name. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to be looking for the letter R. Today I'm going to use two light colored crayons, and we always use light colored crayons because if we use a dark colored crayons, our words would disappear and we couldn't see them. So let's look for the letter R. I use my pointer finger and I stop when I see a capital or a lowercase r. There's another. So there's a capital and a lowercase. If you're ready for a challenge, you can always pause this video and start it again when you think you found all of the letter R's and see if you were able to find them just like Mrs. Wigand. There's another one. There's another. Every time we see this letter, we know that it makes the sound R, R. I almost missed it. All right, well, we found all the letter R's, I think. Let's go ahead and just enjoy reading the poem. Little rabbit. I know a little rabbit that goes hop, hop, hop. When I try to catch him, I say, stop, stop, stop. He often tries to hide from me, jumping in his hole and out. Come back, little rabbit. I often have to shout. So I think that I have found all of the R's. Did you find any that I missed? Now that I found all of the R's, I'm going to look for sight words. And that's why it's nice to have our list of sight words just nearby so that we can look at them. You know, boys and girls, we are going to learn 111 sight words, and that is a lot of words. Okay, I'll start at the very top, and I'm going to go line by line and see if I can find any sight words. Now, if you want a challenge, you can try to look for yourself. And then when you're ready to check, you can unpause the video and see if you found them all by looking at what I found. There's one. I. A. When the A is by itself, it's a word. I. Nope. I. He is a sight word. Oh, you know I like this one. And. There's another I. All right, so I think I found all of my sight words. Let's go ahead and read just the sight words. I, a, I, he, and I. I see one more I missed. Me. All right, now it's your turn. Will you read the sight words as I read the poem? Little rabbit. No. Little rabbit that goes hop, hop, hop. When try to catch him, say stop, stop, stop. Often tries to hide from jumping in his hole. Out. Come back, little rabbit. Often have to shout. All right, we're going to put away our sight words. And we're going to go ahead and glue our poem onto one side of our paper, and our paper is facing the long way. I go around the outside edge and then I put an X in the middle, just for a little extra glue. The paper is in the middle, well, not in the middle, but it's not going over the edge, and it's on one side because we need to leave all of this room for our rabbit. Okay, here's our rabbit. Now, I normally just do a little bit of color on this rabbit. So I pick a color for the inside of the ears and the nose. Maybe this year I'll actually do, instead of pink, I will do peach. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I color in all this space inside of the ear, not leaving any white. We're going to do kindergarten coloring. And now I'll do a little pink nose. And I'm going to leave my bunny white. This is a little bit of a tricky paper to cut. Not so much down here, but when you get up here. So I want to talk today about bubble cutting. Bubble cutting is something we do when the details of the cutting are too tricky for us yet. So let me go ahead and get started. We always turn our paper, not our hand. Got my thumb up top cutting. Now this is what I mean when I get to the bubble cut. So I can follow the line pretty easily this way, but up here it gets a little tricky. So if this is too tricky for you to go down, then you can do this. You just kind of cut a little bit as if there was a bubble right there. We don't worry about getting too close. And as you cut more and more, you'll be able to do the trickier cutting. But a bubble cut is perfectly fine if you're learning how to cut. All right, the last thing I need to do is put some glue on the back of my little rabbit. I go around the edge and I do an X in the middle. All right, let's go ahead and read it. Little rabbit. I know a little rabbit that goes hop, hop, hop. When I try to catch him, I say, stop, stop, stop. He often tries to hide from me, jumping in his hole and out. Come back, little rabbit, I often have to shout. And that's our ABC poem, Little Rabbit. Looking for R and our sight words.